night, and you say you were taking a shot. Were you taking a shot of?
From Hennessy, that good old brown,
Ooh,
brown, brown. What you drinking?
round, round. I like Hennessy. And um, it's, someone just turned me on to. It's when I just had on the tip of my tongue, and then I got some classmates that got their own bourbon called Hillside Bourbon.
Bourbon whiskey. Yeah. I like anything brown, but I prefer cognac.
Now, do you like to mix yours, or do you like yours on the rocks?
I take a shot or I'll have it cold with a chaser.
Oh,
Not on the rocks though. No, no, no. Oh Lord.
shoot, you can give me Christian Brothers. And I'm more of a social drinker now. I just can't. I might take a shot every now and then by myself, but I'm more socially. Get me on the bar, I'm good.
Well,
Yeah.
so where you at in Arizona? Where in Arizona are you?
Well, I'm not in Arizona. I'm in North Carolina. I'm a good old
Oh,
country boy. Yeah.
oh, why did I think it was in Arizona? Time difference. Time difference. So we're in North Carolina. I used to live out on the East Coast too.
Oh my part. What part of the East Coast?
I used to be in Virginia. Two up,
Virginia.
two down. Yep,
Oh,
757.
okay then. So you was right over the border from me.
Yeah, we was neighbors over there in North Kakalaki.
Oh yes, big born here, raised here. This way I'm from and everything. So Miss Lady, I saw you, of course, yourself on Instagram and everything. I tried to check out your Twitter, but people, you got to pay for that. So
Yeah, you gotta pay for a lot of stuff. If you I'll give you the direct link so you don't gotta click the link in the bio. But yeah, if you click the link in the bio, it's all my links and you gotta pay for every
yeah.
last one.
Oh no, no, it nothing wrong with that because sometimes what they say, if it don't make money, it don't make sense.
Hello?
So
Take a shot to that. If it don't make money, it don't make sense.
most definitely. So shoot, so it's safe to say you an influencer, um, a 'cause I think you got more links than just OnlyFans, but you I guess your main thing is OnlyFans for the
Yeah,
most part.
that's the main one. I'm working on a website right now. I should have a website pretty soon. But yeah, that's where I generate all my traffic flow. I also do like direct sales, so people are like, "Oh, I don't want to make it on OnlyFans, but I just want to buy like a specific kind of video." You can buy content that way.
So
And
shoot.
a lot of people are that way. A lot of them are like old school. I don't want to make an OnlyFans. I don't want my ID on there.
Mhm.
No worries. We gotta answer for all that.
Yeah. I mean, but the one thing I can sit here and say that because the changes of OnlyFans, it really made ladies now have to treat it as business because you have to keep paperwork. You have to be mindful of the guys that you actually work with if you do collab videos or whatnot, um, and everything. And plus, she even got some twerk videos for I can see because she can move the booty. So,
Yeah, and a lot of times too, people will be like, "Oh, let's make a video for your OnlyFans," but I'm like, "All right, let's make a video, let's upload it." It's time to upload. They don't want to make an account, so it's like not really worth it. Like you say, gotta make it make sense. And if
it's
it don't,
it like this. Before we really get into my particulars, is it like this? Is it because the stigma that an OnlyFans girls get? Is it that's part of the reason why sometimes you run into those type characters that they're not really trying to do this business. They're just trying to get some farm.
yeah, they want some free pussy. They want some of that sweet pussy Saturday, but it's not free. You gotta pay to play up here.
See, we about to get into all that, people. So, and welcome to the Smokers Lounge. You know how we start this thing. We always start popping. You know who I am. I am Kavanaugh, the Southern Champ, aka the Porn Rap Star. Find all my links with one link. All my links.com/ Porn Rap Star. Let me
On
tell you
that.
about four wonderful sponsors to tell you about. The first one being the Facebook Ellis community, lsworld.com. Next up, the hottest adult magazine in the game, Racism Magazine.com. And the new home of the premium smoke room, ladies and gentlemen. Also for you content creators, 90% profit with no hashtag issues. And for you consumers, a new place to consume your Triple X content. I'm talking about none of it and melon-owned excitebunny.com. Also, our last wonderful sponsor, we're talking about VoiceOver with Smut. They're award-winning, award-nominated. They even got virtual reality. I'm talking about blusherotica.com. Go check them out. Also, we're a proud member of the We're a proud member of the Black GW District Black Podcasting Network. See, she's so fine. She's throwing me
Yeah.
up. I'm sorry, she's throwing me off. But uh,
Click the link. Sorry. Click those links. Don't forget. Just click the link.
so, but like I said, you know what it is. Go over to shopgwdistrict.com and buy from some black people. You feel what I'm saying? Black owned businesses. There you go. Also, you can check me out 5 days out the week in the mornings at fullswapradio.com. Also, you can check me out on skyhawkafterdarktv.com as well as the BGP LLC app. So I'm going to sit back and let this gorgeous, sexy, thick, just all that in a bag of motherfucking chips introduce her sexy ass up, man. I ain't got nothing else to say.
All that in a bag of chips. What did Milano say? Anyways, my name is Chanel Foreign. I go by Ling Ling Lotto on Instagram. Onlyfans.com/her for the HERFORAIGNFEET. That's me. Baby.
So right, what got you into the business? What got you having the OnlyFans? What got you into doing this?
Well, first and foremost, I think for me, I always, as a young girl, I always was into performing arts. I always did like, I danced Tahitian. I don't know if you're familiar with it, hula, grass skirts, coconut bra, all that.
Yeah.
We did that as a little kid. I always was into modeling. I was always taking pictures. But my MySpace was popping. So I guess as a young girl, I always knew that I wanted to be in the entertainment business. I just didn't know what it was exactly. I think for the most part, I started off like everybody else, regular. I went to college, I got married. I did everything the right way. For the most part, I did the American dream, and it's not really what it said it to be.
Okay.
But how I started, I would say I started during COVID. Probably like
We started doing COVID.
Yeah, probably like 90% of the other people in our generation, we probably all started during COVID. Back then I was doing my little nails, lashes thing. And one of my friends was doing it, and I was like, I think I could do it. Something that I always wanted to do. Then I got into it, and then I kind of met a couple people. I got into some good management, and now I'm here. And it's going up.
So it's pandemic time, and you saw your homegirl do it, and now you decide you want to do it. So what was your homegirl doing on OnlyFans? What was
she was doing everything. She was doing pretty much everything.
So she was boy, girl, solos.
Yeah, she pretty much, I would say, I would kind of introduced it to me, showed me a little bit of how it works, how the subscription, how the website works. And then from there, I really kind of took off. I kind of met a couple people. I moved around from Florida. I started off in Florida, then I came to Vegas. Traveled all around a couple different cities. Did a couple tours now, so it's been fun. It's been really fun. Met a lot of good people along the way. Made a lot of money. Traveled a lot of places. Experienced a lot of things.
So your first boy girl content, like who did you use for your first boy girl content? Was it a friend? Was it someone that you met online or what have you? And up until then, what type of content was you doing before you started?
I think I did a lot of boy girl content. I had a boyfriend at the time. We started the idea. But he was kind of shy, so it didn't really take off. Then I started doing a lot of solo things, and then I kind of realized, like you said, or we are talking about at the beginning, everybody wants to create content. Oh, I want to create content, but they're not really about that lifestyle. Like being a content creator is really a lifestyle. It's a job. It's a real job. And so I started really trying to find other people that created content. But for the most part, I started with like a partner. And then I did a lot of solo. And now I just I open open the market up to other content creators. So as long as you're verified, as long as you're talent tested, um, as long as there's numbers behind it and it makes sense, I'm
Yeah,
open.
yeah, because it was crazy because when the years when I came in, girls wasn't looking to do content. That was years ago, years ago, years ago. If y'all can tell about the beard. So,
Yeah.
but um, it was just interesting that with this boom, the boom that I had, it was more about Hollywood going to shoot with the major companies. Now y'all don't need the major companies,
Yeah.
period, because of one, thanks to social media, and then two, also y'all able to create content as well. So with you, like, um, when did you decide? Okay, Okay, we about to keep it 100. Not everybody walks into this with a plan, saying this is what I plan to do. This is my end goal of me getting into this shit. Because it's one thing to twerk on camera. It's another thing to stick a dildo on camera. It's another thing when you fucking somebody on camera. We all know this. We know how some of y'all motherfuckers look at us. Let's keep it 100. Fuck you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
There's a lot of people that have the little emojis and are a little censored, but yeah, when you click on mine, it's really everything. We're like, oh, do you only do food things? No, it's everything in there. And I think, I think for me, it was more so like really owning your sexuality and not being like you said. There's a difference between somebody twerking on there,
Yeah.
somebody who's like using a dildo, and there are different types of content creators. We talk about it all the time. There are certain people like everybody has a niche and everybody has like what works best for them. For me, I'm not really a solo person. I like to interact. I think I love.
Mhm.
I'm really like an entertainer. I love hosting.
Yeah.
I love parties. I love being with. I love groups. I love. I just. I really. I think I go all the way through. I think what I was battling in the beginning was like I first started off with the fake pictures, you know what I mean? I used to post
Yeah.
the fake pictures, I used to use the little emojis, and I was like, man, I really had to sit down like and think about it. You're either gonna, you know, work a 9 to 5 and pretend, or you're either gonna go all the way in and see through it to the end. So I
Hmm.
really had to have a conversation with self, like, man, what am I doing? Am I either gonna do it and do it all the way, or don't do it? Go hard or go home. Go hard or go home. And my home, I can't go home. My home is out the country. My home
Yeah.
is 4,000 miles away, so I had to go hard.
Yeah. I mean, it's a similar situation for me. I was like, I'm either in or I'm in. I'm retired now, but you know what I'm saying? But I was like, once I'm in, I'm in, even to the point of showing my face. Because it's like a lot of females don't realize that one, that what makes the money is the face.
That's what makes the most money.
You
And
know,
it's funny you said it because like one of my nicknames is face. One of my nicknames is face because I will show my face. I'm gonna go in there and show my face. I'm gonna do it all. If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it.
but wait a
It's
second.
not.
Wait a second. There are two reasons you could be called face, but I ain't gonna say the other reasons.
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of ways for that. But yeah, pretty much everybody, for the most part, I hear that a lot. It's my face, pretty face. Like people really like they don't. Yeah, everybody cares about the body, and yeah, we want the bad bitch, and we want the bitch with the booty out and woo woo. But for the most part, I'm natural. I'm all natural, and I get the most compliments because of my face, because of my confidence, because of my energy, not so because of yeah. Everybody knows sex, and I'm great at what I do. I'm I don't gotta say too much, but I think overall people don't realize like we're so stuck on an image and trying to look like everybody else. Whereas if you just be yourself and embrace who you are, you really make the most money.
Well, I
And embrace
mean,
your flaws.
honestly, like I said, from my experiences of the years I was in it and seeing now, thick women is winning. Let's keep it 100. They don't want toothpicks no more. They want real women. Period. And um, like I said, too, on top of that, like I said, it's also they want the fantasy. Because I think that's one of the things that really got lost in this era is the fantasy. Period. And even with you, because I had to bring this up. See, it's interesting. She says she does it all, but you don't notice that if you look at her. Well, of course, off the Instagram, of course. Now, I don't know what's on her Twitter because I haven't looked at her Twitter.
Right, but looking at this interview right now, you wouldn't know what I do. By just anyone just taking this
my point
that's where it's versatile because like you would think walking down the grocery store, and if you see me walking down the street in the grocery store, you wouldn't think that when you click that link, it's wow, it's wowzers.
Yeah, but I'm gonna ask you this though, because see, that was the biggest argument that has been had on Twitter is non-safe versus safe for work, period. Less is more, or you showing it busted open. Because of course, if guys got Twitter feeds like mine, you see it. you see it. But it's kind of like with you, because also with the OnlyFans, because they had to paywall, so that means there's no previews, period. Do you think the fact that you move as a pinup more so than you move more so than a pinup? You don't move as a, let's say, porn star per se. You get what I'm saying? Even though you have porn. So do you think that helps your marketability even more as well as things?
Yeah, absolutely. The fact that, like you said, like it's still like I still portray a fantasy, but I'm still like normal, I'm still regular, I'm still like girl next door, I'm still relatable. You can still talk to me and not be like, like I'm not like super IG model, but when you click there, the numbers is there, profile is there, it's all there. But when you meet me in person, I think, like you said, I'm more so still humble. So it makes me really easy to get along with a lot of the people that create content and get money with.
But even to the more so that you have a shock value. I mean, cause think about it. If I'm looking at your Instagram, I'm not thinking that you busted it open on OnlyFans. Even though I might see you on the OnlyFans link, I'm not thinking that, is she getting hit doggy style? She riding the dick. She, giving head, what I'm saying? Any of that, period. That's why I'm like, but then you have some people's shit, you know. As soon as you look at it.
Well, you know what it is, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think I've been able to master that. It's the balance. It's the balance of still being sexy, still being that pinup, that fantasy, but still being more reserved a little bit, still a little humble, still more. I don't know. I would say I'm a little bit more down to earth than most of these content creators. I'm still very humble. You know what I mean? I think a lot of it is culture and where I come from too.
Mm-hmm.
I come from a really, really tiny country. You know what I mean? Like middle of nowhere. Everybody knows everybody, but if you're not from there, you don't know what the fuck it is.
Yeah. So it's kind of like this now. Because you do boy girl as well as girl content. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I have mercy. So now, because the cat's gonna be out the bag when there's an interview drop, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. I like that.
I gotta ask you the hard questions.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta ask you the hard questions. All right. Now, would you work with established talent?
Yeah, absolutely. So, I'm not opposed to it. I'm absolutely not opposed to it. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to work and collab. Like I said, anybody that is, as long as they're verified, talented, and the most important thing for me is making it make sense. Like I have a lot of people who are, I'm established. I got 20,000 followers. I should do this for free, or you should do this. You should do this. Like certain things have to make sense. If we don't have a promo outline, it's not gonna make me money. It's gonna make you money because you're established, but you're not shouting me out. You're not tagging me. There's no promo outline. I'm not on a flyer. You know what I mean? So, I'm really, really, really. I'm not gonna say picky with who I create content with, but like you said, this is a business for me. This is my 9 to 5. This is my day to day. All I do. When you click that link, that's my job.
It is a business because you're thinking about your brand.
I'm Dana Perino. Join me for my brand new podcast, Perino on Politics. As we analyze the 2024 election cycle, make sure you subscribe to this series on FoxNewsPodcast.com or wherever you download podcasts, and leave me a rating and review.
Maruchan superfans are everywhere. From the busy moms who want to deliver maximum flavor in a flash to dorm room diners who want to put some slurp in their step, there are a ton of copycats you could use. But if you want to bless your bowl, there's only one true Maruchan. Whether you choose instant lunch, ramen bowls, yakisoba, or restaurant quality gold, Maruchan is the only ramen worth obsessing over. Smiles for all. Maruchan. See what all the ramen hype is about at maruchan.com.
Yeah.
Some females that I've been sitting here and heard, they will only shoot with a dude that has a six-pack. You know what I'm saying? Because they said it's a look or aesthetic that they want to bring across for their brand. You know, period. So, and then two, on top of that, how can I put this? If you're already making money with your OnlyFans, the only thing you're doing now is just establishing your name. So it's gonna make you more pickier because I really don't need you, motherfucker. I already got that.
Yeah, I got numbers. Like even on Pornhub, I got numbers. I lost my own main account, but one of my main content creators, we got numbers, and we got millions of views. So like anybody that comes to the table that wants to create content, I'm always down for it. But we have to have a promo outline. We have to have a marketing plan. We have to really sit down like businessmen and businesswomen, or businesswomen and businesswomen, and really make it work. Like I have a photographer. I have a whole team behind me. I have an adult entertainment business. We do the OnlyFans management. Anybody that comes and wants to create content with me, if you don't have an OnlyFans, I will personally, with my team, sit you down and help you make it. I will personally.
I'm gonna ask you a question. What is the advantage of having an OnlyFans management? Because I didn't heard that. I didn't talk to somebody else that actually has one as well. So what's the advantage of having one?
It's because, like I said, this is a daily thing. When you're a content creator, people think like, oh, I'm just gonna do OnlyFans and I'm just gonna take pictures. No, you have to take pictures. You have to promote yourself. You have to market yourself. You have to go outside and talk to people. If you're not talking to people, if you're not getting new followers, if you're not active on social media, you're not gonna make money. Just think about it. There are so many people that are out there. So many females that can take a picture like this, right, and like this, and show their titties and show their ass. There's so many bitches that have BBLs, and you know, respectfully, I probably make a lot more money than these other females who might have body modification, might have their body done because they don't have a plan. Like you said, they just came in here like, oh, she does it, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it. But if you don't have a proper strategy plan or even an idea of where you're going or what you want to do,
it's because I got to tell anybody, the easy part is the filming.
The easy part is taking the pictures, but even still, like, not just any pictures will work. Sometimes I look at my pictures and I'm like, yeah, that's good, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, I need a second, third opinion, so I'll send it to my team and I'm like, is this good, and we'll go over it. Like, some people don't even realize this is really a business. So yeah, there is a huge benefit in having a team that you work with. If you're not good at pictures, then find somebody that's good at taking pictures, because there's a job for everybody. And listen, you might know something that works that I don't know, but if we sit down and we talk to each other and we plan together, then like what I do is I try to take what works for other people and see how it can work for me, and I try to help others too. Anybody that wants to learn, I'm always open to sit down, collaborate, work with other creators. So, I think that's what I love the most too, is networking. I love networking. I love meeting other people.
Oh yeah. Because
I like that aspect of it as well.
So here's the question, right? Now, are you into anal?
Anal? It's not really my thing. I've done it before. I would like to do it again, but it's not my favorite thing. Not my favorite thing. I think mostly because of the size. The size of men that I deal with for the most part.
So you did. So you don't deal with boyfriend dicks. You deal with porn dicks. That's what it is.
Yeah. I think it's Miss Tanya for the camera. The camera. She deal with size.
Yes.
Yeah. So like when they say size matters, it does. Size matters sometimes depending on what you're doing. But yeah, I'm not opposed to it, but it's not my favorite thing for anything.
Not opposed to it, because I had this conversation with an argument with someone on Twitter, because they don't realize it's a certain aesthetic of size dick that you must have for porn. Sorry, it looks better on camera. I don't give a fuck what you say, period. Versus what you would normally take in your normal sex life.
Yeah.
They may not both be the same.
And people don't realize too, like when we're creating porn, like it's not like real sex. It's not just a one-time thing. It's not just a 30-minute. We might be on set for hours. We might have to recreate. We might have to break. Somebody might need some water. Somebody might need he might need some time to get hard again because he came too fast. So it's really work. At the end of the day, people think it's just sex. It's not just sex.
Oh, because even to the point of angles.
Like this shit might look really good on camera, but let's believe in person it might not be. You know what I mean? But we gotta be.
I mean, it depends on it. Well, okay. First of all, do you squirt?
Yeah, I haven't like squirted like I exploded, but like I do like a little bit of squirt, But I cream for sure.
See, because the whole thing of it is that why I try to explain to people is that it's sex with method behind it, because it's not about pleasing each other. We're pleasing each other enough to keep the scene going. Till I get the pop, but the main thing is for you to enjoy the fucking show. Period. And you want a show. That means, trust me, she would have to do every fucking position there is to do. No matter how fucking uncomfortable it might actually be. Because all the positions are not comfortable. Not even for the dude. That's all I'm going to say about that.
And like you said, it's hard on camera. Like, you might not be, like, guys don't realize, oh, I want to create content. And they come and they're like, all they're worried about is getting that stroking and getting that perfect, like, nut. But, like, hey, the angle, like you said, angles are angles. I'd be like, hold on, angle this. They'd be like, for real? Like, I remember the first time I did content with somebody who really wasn't a content creator. I came with my camera lights and my lights. I came with like 3 selfie lights. She was like, oh, you was dead ass. I'm like, dead ass. You want to create content? You want to do it? That's what I'm talking about. It's just funny. People are like, let's do it. And when it's time to do it, once those lights come on, it's a whole different story. You know what I'm talking about.
Trust and believe that. I remember my very first shoot.
How was
After I looked at it, I said, I did a pretty good job. Now, was it better? No, it was pretty good for a first time. I ain't even going front. It stayed hard.
Didn't get scared when the lights come on?
No, but see, I had motivation. It's either let me get through this so I can get this money from this chick.
So let me get paid. I know that's
Let me get this payment every month for doing her website since she want me to be a male talent so bad for her. But no, it's just no, you can't be camera shy. And even if you have difficulty, you have to be able to work through it. Because sometimes y'all don't click. Period. I've been there where it won't click. I call it maintenance sex. No doggy style. That's pretty much it. And you got 15 minutes. It was a strong 15 minutes too.
He said it was a strong 15.
You know what I'm saying? But no, even to the point, like even for like a ride sequence, he got to be hard as fuck. Because if not, he's just gonna slip out the whole time every time you move.
So when you was working on set, did you ever do like male enhancements? Did you ever take like pills and stuff like that?
I took younger, smoked a blunt. I got older, a blue chew, or some of that nature. But it wasn't because I couldn't get it up or what have you. No, it was to ensure there would be no problems.
Yeah, that you were like, and that's what some people are like, man, I'm not gonna take nothing. But you have to realize, like, if you're gonna create content and this is really what you want to do, you have to train. Just like fighters, right? Or like you're gonna be an MMA fighter, you want to join the NBA, you gotta train, you gotta practice.
Yeah, but people realize it is a mental aspect of getting ready for a shoot. They might laugh at it. Smokers might laugh at it. People might laugh at it. But I had one dude say, what physical prep or what mental prep? I'm like, really, dude? Shit, do you understand? See, so people don't understand this. You content creators, y'all don't take this serious. I'm gonna tell you why. Because you still keep the air conditioner on while you're filming. Smoke that over.
First thing I do is check the AC. Like, what? Can I capture air? Can I fix the air real quick? Because I'm gonna start sweating. As soon as these lights come on, I start getting into action. I'm gonna start sweating. Let's fix the
Air
AC.
conditioner. Oh, so people can understand why I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
No, I ain't saying I can't hear you.
Oh.
Air condition, and you got them sensitive ass mics. Yeah. That's not a no. She would get muffled completely the fuck out. You hearing nothing but wind. With occasional moan coming in and out. So yeah, so it's kind of like that. But see, only people that take it serious understand what we talking about.
Certain people are gonna watch this and be like, man, I don't know what y'all talking about. Certain people are gonna be like, yeah, she right on point. That's what I'm talking about. And that's what separates some of us. Some of us are viewers, and some of us are the creators.
So how often do you film to keep up with your content, with your updates?
Man, I'm if I'm not filming, I'm at least doing photo shoots, taking pictures. I would say daily. If I'm not filming daily, if I'm not creating content with somebody else, I'm doing my photo shoots. I'm planning with my team doing regular photo shoots. I just did one. I just dropped a reel. I'm about to drop some pictures soon. Yeah. And if I'm not shooting, creating content, if I'm not shooting, creating content, then I'm networking. But yeah, every day it's constant, 24 hours. I'm not sleeping. I'm on my phone, networking or planning a shoot, planning the next trip, planning the next collab with another creator.
So now I'm gonna ask you this. Yeah, two places I want to go, but I forgot which one I want to go. Do you think it's fair? They think every female that's on OnlyFans has sex scenes.
Say that one more time.
Do I think it's fair that people think that a female that has an OnlyFans that she automatically has a sex scene?
No, I think that's bad because OnlyFans actually started for niches and it didn't have to be sex made. I tell people all the time, like, hey, if there's something that you're really good at, you can make an OnlyFans to teach people how to do it. People will pay a subscription base. Like OnlyFans is for creators. It doesn't matter what kind of creator you are. Let's say you're a fashion designer and you want to start selling classes. You literally can charge people that monthly fee to come on your page and you can make it like a Facebook. You can make your OnlyFans, literally turn your OnlyFans into whatever you want it to be. And it doesn't have to be sex-based. And I think that's something that I really want to focus on and introduce people to. So that's how I'm looking for it. That's why I created an entertainment business to show people that OnlyFans is not only for adult or X-rated content. I want to find let's say artists or anyone that has a real skill or talent and is willing to teach and show other people. I want to show them how to make money using OnlyFans.
So I talk to a lot of people. We discuss content houses. Have you ever thought about attending a content house, and would you be open to going to one?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I was supposed to go to one in Florida, but I think the hurricane happened, so I don't know if they rescheduled that one or not. But yeah, I actually am going to probably do one myself pretty soon. I'm trying to find some other content creators and do a powerhouse content, probably 3 or 4 days. I don't know when though. I'm trying to find somebody on probably the East Coast and do an East Coast, West Coast collab. So since you're on the East Coast, if you know any other content creators that are down and looking for other content creators to collab on that type thing, let's link it in. Let's make it a smokers lounge type in
You want me to come to their content house?
angels and demons and whoever else wants to get to it. Make it happen.
Shit, I mean, to be honest with you, because I've been saying this the future.
Hey, Bobby, what's your at? Is it at Smokers Lounge? The Smokers Lounge?
Yes, STO. The STO stands for Smokeless Over. The Smokers Lounge. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Well, we give that real smoke about the industry.
yeah, I'm serious on that note. If you have anybody who's on the East Coast, I'm gonna do like an East Coast, West Coast powerhouse.
I can put you in touch with some people where you might talk to them and organize this stuff. I mean, shit, from my man Red Bottom Production, shouts out to Mr. Red Bottom, to my peoples on the West Coast, Richard Mann and TVP and Mr. Nuts and all those cats, because even shouts out to Girls on Wireless with Kendra Knox, you know, because to me, the way that these platforms are now changing their rules, or what have you, I think that's where everybody's going to end up heading to, having their own .com website, and plus also things that's going on with TTS. We all know what's been going on. We had to discuss the changes in our industry, especially testing. Yeah. So it's kind of like, to me, content house is probably one of the next big things. It's going to be a big thing, an important part of our business.
Yeah. I want to go back to the East Coast where I originated from. You know, I started in Virginia.
See, my man Alfonso Lays in Virginia.
I haven't.
So my brother.
It's funny. I started from Virginia. Virginia is really what made me turn me out. You know, when I came to America, but I haven't been back to VA since I've made my big wave and my big jump in the industry. And now that I am who I am, as you know, as I paved my way in the industry, I haven't been home since then. So it'll be so much fun to go back and really turn up and really get with the other content creators who are out there.
So now, people, you know what time the show is. Time of the show where the pushes go dry, the dicks go limp. Let's talk about the business. So this way it gets a little unsexy, people. Because the OnlyFans, we knew that one of the biggest lure of OnlyFans was how much money somebody spends.
Say that one more time.
We knew that one of the biggest allure of OnlyFans, why so many girls jumped their ass to OnlyFans, because they saw how much money girls was making with OnlyFans, with some of the girls, or what have you. Also, from looking at their Twitter feed, it thought it was easy, simple. Take a dildo, stuff it in your Gucci, you know, make a pose, you know, all that good stuff. So with you, after talking to your homegirl, did you think walking in it was easy?
Yeah, I thought it was easy. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I created my OnlyFans and I didn't realize that you had to have IDs for everybody. So I had a whole bunch of media that was just collected in my phone. So much media, but I had either lost contact with them because I had moved, or they didn't want to send in an ID. So that's kind of where I was like, dang, I had to really learn the game and really become a student and learn, like, what are the rules in OnlyFans? What are the terms and conditions? What's going to get me flagged and banned? That's another thing. I got my very first OnlyFans account. I lost it maybe after 6 months because I was posting videos and not tagging creators. And then that's what really made me strict with who I create content with. Now you have to be verified. You have to have an OnlyFans. If you don't have an OnlyFans, don't even talk to me. You cannot even talk about creating content with me unless you have an OnlyFans and you're subscribed. Because I'm not going to go through the bullshit. I'm not going to risk my account. I'm not creating free content. I'm not just doing that.
Yeah, I took a look at your page and I smiled. I said, I saw no discount.
Yep. I lost my account.
I'm going to say this again. I saw no discount. Thank you. Take a bow. That's all I'm going to say.
Let me know when you're ready. I'm here. Here's my link. Here's my venue. Let me know when you're ready.
No, because you see females have the two OnlyFans, one VIP, the other one, the paywall was subscription, whatever the fuck, free, And I told people I thought of the word free. If someone offered you a free car, what the first thing you gonna say about that car? But y'all keep want to offer free shit, and then wondering why your sales go down, why you're not making as much money.
That's why I only have one account. There's no free account. There's no free nothing. There's no nothing. If you want to see me, you gotta click their link, and if you try and click that link, you better wait for a sale. Wait till you get it. Save up another $5. So, like, when I first started, my OnlyFans was $50, $49.99. In my first month off subscriptions, I made $6,000. And that's because I really had to learn the game, and I really sat down. I really got with the right people. I got in their OnlyFans management, which is key. Like you said, I had a lot of content when I first started. I had a free account. There was no videos on there because I didn't have IDs. I was just creating content. I just jumped in the water and seen my friends do it. I thought I could do it. I thought all it was creating videos, not realizing that this is a real business. You really get 1099 at the end of the year. You really file taxes, so you really have to carry yourself like a business.
Yeah, because trust and believe, you ain't got that paperwork, it becomes a headache.
Sure. IRS gonna come for you.
I ain't gonna front. My first lesson in the business, because I had the 2257-mile release form, I didn't get to release that scene. So I learned that the hard way.
Yeah, I remember I got like a big deposit on my OnlyFans. I got a big deposit, and I was like, this is weird. I didn't do a payout, and I went on my account, and they said it was disabled. I was like, oh nope. Now you say certain words on my account. You talk about
yes.
There are certain things you can't say. If you say certain things, I will let you know. I will delete that message. I'll block you. No.
Let me ask you a question.
With my account.
Do you have any other platforms you have your stuff on? I know you mentioned Pornhub.
Yeah. I just created a Loyal Fans also. I like the platform of Loyal Fans because you can choose to subscribe, or you can just choose to buy little videos, $5, $3 here and there. But yeah, making a website. Website is coming soon. But other than that, you can only find.
Yeah, I was going to tell you want to have a .com. Just.
It's coming for sure.
Because it's going to be necessary because, like I said, the way these rules are changing. I mean, nothing against OnlyFans, nothing for anybody that has OnlyFans, but we don't own those platforms. No. So it's kind of like if you have a .com, you technically kind of own it, period. It's just you paying for hosting. That's all. So it's kind of like it makes sense if you're going to take this business seriously, you got to have a .com at some point. And we're not talking about if I press your .com, it takes me to your OnlyFans.
No, we're talking about a ChanelForeign.com that's going to bring you to my page, or you can pay me a monthly subscription straight to Chanel Foreign, and you can pay videos and stuff like that. Yeah, it's coming soon for sure. I sat down with somebody, but I'm really trying to find somebody that really knows what to do. Because, like you said, I don't need a Wix account, a Wix website. What did that guy say in that movie? I was watching this movie. He said, "I need a great website. I need a fucking amazing website."
You
can't do it.
Like I said, like I told anybody, I said that if you want to do it yourself, you have Model Central. Period. They already have the stuff pre-made. You can pick between whatever you want, how you want to design it, how you want it to look. You just plug and place. You upload. And it enables you to even get a .com. So I always try to give knowledge to anybody, period. And but like I said, I mean, because even to me, I'm grateful to have the .coms that I do have because I know that you can't fuck with me. Period. But nonetheless, though, I mean, OnlyFans is the shiznit. I mean, even after all these years, it's still. People still talking about it. They still own it, So now also the way that you're moving, you're making yourself marketable for opportunities outside of this. Because see, the question why I ask you, I'm gonna ask you this, because I always ask good, interesting questions. The lady, I think Pinky, what's her name? She was known for doing the Sims stuff. No one knew that she had any sex scenes. Understanding they was with her very well endowed boyfriend, but they got leaked, and she freaked out. Now, my thing is, I know why she freaked out, because she got hot, and she had opportunity to get some type of sponsorship and money that, if you're not sketchy, you might can blow into. So now the question that I ask you is that, one, what opportunities you look for outside of the adult film industry, period. And two, do you worry the deeper you get in, the less marketable you are mainstream?
That's a very good question. There are a lot of things that I want to get into outside of the adult industry. And really, truly, I'm just looking for somebody or
Oh no.
understand that it's a business and there's more to OnlyFans and there's more to um, the adult industry, and it can take you to other places. Like you said, it's always a stepping stone. As long as you have a plan, you're going to get somewhere. As far as your question of what other things I'm into currently, I went to school for real estate, and now so I have an LLC that I'm working on. For Close to Keys, I have a couple other things like dog breeding, and man, there's a lot of things. I can't really tell you all my plans. I can't tell you all my plans, but what I will tell you is that there's a lot of things coming under Angels and Demons Entertainment.
Yeah, because I think in this day and age, even though someone may do OnlyFans or do porn or what have you, there's opportunities that you can make money outside of the business. Even if it's, okay, tour review. Boom, that's one. Also, I have talked to ladies who are executive producers for movies that have been on Tubi, period. Reality TV shows and stuff like that. So it's kind of like, I see that you're a lady that don't allow yourself to be boxed in, nor be dictated to, this is what it's supposed to be. You feel what I'm coming from? But because you hear that story that if you did porn, that's it for your career. You're like,
no, I think Kazumi said it best. Like, sluts are here. We're here, and we support sluts and we support whores, and this is our time. This is our year. Like Amber Rose did the slut walk a couple of years ago, and like I said in the beginning, it's all about knowing who you are, what you want in life, and really embracing it. Like I always knew when I was younger that I wanted to be an entertainer or in the industry. I just didn't know exactly what it was. And now as I'm in the industry, like I think I've also discovered that as much as I love being behind the lens, I love also photography aspect of it. I love taking pictures, I love recording. And so that's why I really started the entertainment business with my partner. It's because I love everything about the industry, whether it's networking, it's creating content, it's behind the productions, the editing. We are really able to do a lot of things. We really tap into another zone with ourselves and really figure out what it is you like and how to really capitalize off of it. And learn that, like, the American dream isn't the American dream. Go to college. I did all that. I went to college. You got married. You do all the things that you're supposed to do, and you're not really happy. I think life is about figuring out what you love to do and learning how to make money doing it.
Yeah, because it's like they try to make it seem like when we do this, we not happy or come from a bad background.
People look at me like, why do you
people
do
are
this?
married to do this. There's married.
Yeah, people would never know. I went to college and I got a college degree, and I used to be an elementary school secretary for 4 years, and I've worked every industry: retail, customer service, fast food, management. I've worked every level. Like I said, it doesn't matter what I'm doing. Whether I'm flipping burgers, I'm mopping the floor, I'm folding clothes. I want to be the best person to do it. If I'm sucking dick, I want to be the best one sucking dick, period. It's all about knowing who you are, embracing it, and doing it. Go hard or go home. And also, like you said, having a plan and figuring out what to do with the plan. Just because I'm doing porn now or I'm doing sex work now, it doesn't mean that I'm always going to be here. Trust and believe in 5 years from now, I might not be doing porn no more, but you're still going to be able to go to chanelporn.com and still see those videos, and I'm still going to be making money off of the work that I did today. It's all about having a plan, working a plan, and really building a foundation, I think.
Yeah.
And staying focused and forgetting what the haters say, because they're going to come. They're going to come far and few. They're going to come from friends, family, people you don't know, trolls on the internet. You just have to stay true to yourself. Remember who you are and where you're headed to.
Shit, so yeah, you said a lot.
Yeah.
You said a lot.
Yeah, and like you said, when people come to my page, yeah, I give that pinup view, I give that fantasy, I give all that, but there's way more to me. And if you want to talk to me, you want to get to know me, the only way you're going to get to know me is on that link. So onlyfans.com/her4.
But see, I'm gonna ask you this though. With your porn videos, do you do any role play with it? Or is it just straight to the point?
Oh, I like role play. I love role play. I love dressing up. I think something I want to get into, I'm trying to get into is cosplay. But I definitely love like foreplay. I love creating content. I love having ideas. Like when people come to me, I always ask them like, what is their favorite thing? I think I always wanted to be an actress, but I was always too shy. So that's
cut your camera off and cut it back on. You froze for a second. Cut your camera off and cut it back on.
There we go. Oh.
There we go.
Yeah, I said I love doing OnlyFans because I always wanted to be an actress, but I think I'm just way too shy. So when I get to, come in with my people and lights, camera, action, I get to play my role and live my fantasy of my little Hollywood actress role. So I really get into it. I do love role playing. I really do. How about you?
Now I got to ask.
Are you into role playing? You're into foreplay, or do you like to get straight sex?
Oh, me? Well,
Hold on,
okay.
I can't hear you.
Professionally, I love role play scenes. I used to come up with some very interesting role play scenes. Personally, I'm the kind of person I like taking my time, so I like it sensual, slow, methodic, period. I mean, now being a dom, if she wants to get roughed up, that's fine, but I prefer to, marinate. Let marinate, stir it like coffee, as they say.
Yeah, and that's another thing too. Like you asked me, like how often I create content. I think I've kind of slowed down on creating content with like regular content. I want to find people who are into the role play. I want to find people that are real creators and like really have ideas, like really have like outfit ideas and location. Like when people say they want to film me, I'm always asking them, where do you want to film at? Do you have a location? Do you have costume ideas? Like, and they really look at me like, whoa. Like I think, and sometimes they just stop and they're like, damn, I don't even want to create content no more. I thought I was just going to get some pussy. I thought I was just going to get some pussy.
But see, the thing of it is that like, for me, it's like this. The quality, the better the quality, the more money it makes.
Yeah.
And I just didn't want to make just a straight porn scene. I despise doing straight fuck scenes. I hate them shits. Because and even if we did do a straight fuck scene, we ain't going straight to the fucking. You doing something, whether it's twerking, you're gonna masturbate, you're gonna do something for a lead up. We just ain't gonna be. I just ain't going down and start munching.
Like my manager always says, you gotta have a storyline. You can't just you gotta have a storyline. You gotta let it in there, like you said, let it marinate, let people know what it's doing, what you're doing, what to expect.
Because
that's something that I learned too. Like I used to just post and think like, oh, it's cool and it's cute. But now I think if you really look at my page, you can tell like there's some thought behind it, a lot of thought.
Now, even the point, it is gonna sound funny and old school. I hate when a girl get completely nude. I like to see her like the dude work around the outfit, and she have on heels. I'm a proponent of heels. I'm sorry. It especially if you consider yourself a model, you should be wearing heels in some of your pictures. I'm sorry. It's just that's just me. I'm old school like that. No, because to me it's like it gives the picture, it gives the scene a different aesthetic. Period. To me. Like that was one thing I used to tell females when they came to shoot with me. I like bring 3 pair of heels.
3 pair of heels.
3 pair of heels. Something flashy. Oh, I'm sorry.
My alarm keeps going off.
Something flashy, flat pair of heels, and then whatever else. You know what I'm saying? Hell, if you don't want to wear a heel, wear a wedge. Because I mean, to me, it just the kind of point I grew up on anyway, and the way I was taught when it came to filming it. Because I mean, what's the point? My whole thing, if I'm going to be, whether I'm male talent or producer, I have to make you look marketable. Part of that, especially back then, was we was the middle ground for ladies going to Hollywood. So 9 out of 10, you might have to do a role play scene. So it's called reps.
Add it to your profile. Yeah, you gotta have, like you said, you gotta have a profile. You gotta have pictures on there. You gotta be able to show somebody. I think that's something that I've learned too. Like before, I used to just be like, yeah, great content, yeah. But like now, I have business cards. Now I really have business cards. I walk around with business cards. You know what I mean? When somebody's like, oh, you create content, I'm like, yeah, here's all my links. Click this, and you're like, oh, you can scan the QR code. It's gonna take you to allmylinks.com with everything that you can see.
So are we going to any conventions coming up? I know New Jersey's coming up. It's actually, I think, next month, and then DC. And then, of course, AVNs in January.
Yeah, I am going to be there for sure. I'm going to start going to these conventions. I think I've really been on the independent aspect for a long time, for about 2 years now. And I'm going to, like you said, I got to start working with people that are in the industry. I got to start getting in there and because like you said, I do have a good profile. I have a good following. I have a good profile. I have a lot of great pictures, a great catalog. And be getting hands and kissing.
She's too hot for the show, ladies and gentlemen. She's making it.
Sorry, my alarm keeps going off. My alarm keeps going off.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to.
Will you be there at these conventions? Will I see you there?
Not this year. Maybe next year. Probably next year. Because I plan to do some traveling next year so I can do some in-person interviews with people, and everything. So, because it's time for me to do it or what have you and stuff. But for sure, trust me, I've been to the Zoc in New Jersey. Loved it.
Yeah, I've never been to New Jersey, so it'd be fun. I actually have been planning to go to New Jersey. So
everybody and mama go
there. At the conventions there, I'm most definitely going. I'm due for a trip out to the East Coast.
The only thing I tell females is don't overshoot yourself to where you can't network on the floor, because everybody comes to New Jersey. So we have it. DC is the newest one, but everyone comes to New Jersey. So, and like I said, I'm curious to see what sharks you attract.
I am too. I think after this interview, I might get.
I mean, are there any? Do you know any that you may have your eye on? I mean, you ain't got to say their name if you don't want to.
I mean, there are quite a few people that I do want to work with. Actually, I have been speaking to it. All I'm gonna say is I started working with a few people. And stay tuned. If you click the link, if you're on my OnlyFans, I'm about to drop my first video with most of y'all probably know him. I think he's from New Jersey, New York. Yeah.
Here's the question I'm gonna ask you. See, now she had to give me a hard question I had to ask. Now you start to do the collabo.
Mm-hmm.
Now, these are one of the complaints that I hear that girls worry about when they do the collaboration. That dude, because guaranteed he's not gonna make more money than you off that scene. I don't care what nobody say. It's not going to happen. Do you worry about what he's going to sell that same for?
No, I don't really worry, honestly. As long, like I said, as long as we have the right promo, and
Yeah.
he tags me on every video or every post, and we do like a good promo outline, I really don't care, because at the end of the day, I'm gonna also make sure that I make my money. I'm gonna make sure that I sell my video. But yeah, that's why it's very important to sit down before we do these things and figure out, hey, what are you going to sell your video for? So I know what to sell my video for. So we're both making enough money. I'm not feeling like you cheated me or you slighted me out of, my work or my effort. And another thing too is very important. I don't think a lot of females really are able to get their photos. That's something that I also struggled with when I first started. It would take forever for guys to give me back their photos or their edits. Or they'll say, oh, it's free. And then when it's time for my pictures, they're like, oh, you didn't pay, so you have to wait. One thing I will tell ladies out there is when you start to collab with these gentlemen and these photographers start to get in your inbox about photos and X, Y, Z and have you, make sure that you talk to them about it. How fast is the turnaround? If you prefer to pay for your photos, do that. Sometimes it really takes money to make money. And
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Some of y'all are way nicer than y'all should be, because we in a very technologically advanced era in this world. There's no excuse for you to walk away with your shit same day.
Yeah. It should be. You should be able to give me my photos right away. We got iPhones. You should be able to airdrop it. And I tell people all the time, I want my raw photos. I don't need my photos edited. I'll let you know then which ones to edit, so you're not spending.
Actually, that's how it's supposed to be. You supposed to get it raw uncut. You supposed to get
raw photos.
If he wanted to edit it and send it to you later, that's fine, But technically, you supposed to get your shit. There's SD cards. There's USB cords.
Right, back in the day, SD card, they put it right in the laptop. Nowadays, we got Bluetooth, we got AirDrop, we got email. You should be able to give me that immediately.
I don't understand how in the hell anyone can sit and say, I didn't get my shit. How?
It's because you didn't plan properly.
I don't get why I say why so do
Proper planning prevents poor performance.
They're a little bit more concerned about something else in the content. That's why some of the women don't get their shit.
Yeah.
I just keep it at 100. So, but I done held this sexy lady on here for an hour. And y'all know we got to bring her back to the Smoker's Lounge. And you know the question I got to ask her. Can I call you a smoke buddy, baby girl?
Absolutely, we can smoke. Hey, when I'm on the East Coast, I'll call you up and we need to do a live show. And whenever you're in Vegas, call me up. I could do this all day. All I do is smoke.
I mean, I actually got to take a trip to Vegas because I have so many people out in Vegas that I got to connect with. So
yes, make sure you come through our house. We'll do a little party. I host lifestyle parties too. So I got the little stripper pool in the house. You can bring a friend, bring guy friends, bring girlfriends. Everybody bring a friend. And get it popping.
See, they let you know she just gave y'all a little cliffhanger when we bring her back. Because as she just heard, she's a new smoke buddy, which means she'll be on the Smoker's Lounge. And we're going to bring her to the premium smoke room. Y'all know what it is. 5 premium podcasts for you to enjoy. 3 tiers for you to pick from. And each one has its own, perks. Starting at $4.99 a month. And you know what it means. More candid, more wilder, more crazy. The tits might come out. Dildos might pop out. You don't know unless you subscribe. And for you people that want to continue to subscribe on Spotify, y'all know what it is. Hit the link in the description for the audio for the Premium Smoke Room on Spotify, $4.99 a month. So it's 2 ways for you to enjoy the Premium Smoke Room. So with that being said, baby girl, tell everybody where they can spend that money on you.
OnlyFans.com/HerForeignFeet. Instagram is ling_lotto, LING_LATTO. And
went out. She about to come back in. Oh God, I can't hear you. I can't even hear you.
Oh, here you go. And for all my friends that are old school and they don't want to subscribe, they don't want to create OnlyFans, if you want to just buy a video or you want to just talk to me, sex with me, talk online, my Cash App is # the puppy business. THEPUPPY business. If you want to just buy a video or you want to sext for a day, you want to chat with me, you don't want to click the link, you don't want to subscribe, send me a little tippy tip with your phone number and I'll get back to you. Onlyfans.com/her4feet. Instagram, IG, ling_lotto.
See, I even asked her about gangbangs. That's the funny part. But we'll say that for the next one. We'll say that for the premium smoke room.
Yeah, I actually just hosted a gangbang a couple nights ago. The videos, if you're on my OnlyFans, it's on there for sale, $50.
Yeah, y'all better get your mind right. So with that being said, you know how we end these things all day, every day. Life is a learning experience. What's the point of the experience? If you haven't learned anything, smoke this over. Miss Ling Ling, tell everyone goodbye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, my friends. Thank you. Talk to you later.